Basic storage migration. Go right to storage migration for a palette that adds an additional VEC-U8 storage item to runtime storage. Use cases a palette that adds a single storage item and needs to be included in a runtime upgrade. This guide will step through a storage migration on Frame's Nix palette. It shows how to modify a storage map to provide an optional field that includes a last name, and how to write the migration function ready to be triggered upon a runtime upgrade. This guide can equally be used in other contexts which require a simple storage migration that modifies a storage map in a runtime. Steps. 1. Create a storage struct and utility type. Write a struct to manage the previous and new storage items, first and last. Write a utility type enum to keep track of the storage versions. Update your storage items. The Nix palette only keeps track of a lookup table in storage, but we also need to add palette version to declare the current version in storage. To update these items, use the nickname struct in the name of item and add the new storage item palette version. All of the Nix palette functions need to account for the new last option less than VEC-U8 greater than storage item. Update each function by adding it as a parameter, for example. In addition, update all storage rights with the nickname struct. Declare a migration module. The migration module should contain two parts. A module indicating the deprecated storage to migrate from, the migration function, which returns await. The scaffolding of this module looks like this. Right, migrate _to _v2. Here's an overview of what this function needs to do. Check the storage version to make sure a migration is needed. Good practice. Transform the storage values into the new storage format. Update the storage version. Return the weight consumed by the migration. Hack the storage version. Construct the migrate _to _v2 logic around the check. If the storage migration doesn't need to happen, return 0. Transform storage values. Using the translate storage method, transform the storage values to the new format. Since the existing nick value in storage can be made of a string separated by a space, split it at the, and place anything after that into the new last storage item. If it isn't, last takes the non-value. Do this, count the number of storage reads and writes and return the corresponding weight. Use migrate _to _v2 in unruntime upgrade. Go back to the palettes functions and specify the migrate _to _v2 function in unruntime upgrade. Six, create a types.json file. Put the new storage types in a types.json, which you will need to trigger the migration using a UI. Our new types in JSON are optional values. Type option represents an optional value. Every option is either some and contains a value, or none, and does not. Option types are very common in Rust code, as they have a number of uses. Initial values return values for functions that are not defined over their entire input range. Partial functions return value for otherwise reporting simple errors, where none is returned on error. Optional struct fields that can be loaned or taken. Optional function arguments nullable pointers swapping things out of difficult situations.